Greetings and welcome, my minions, to another episode of Let's Play Dungeons 3. Alright. The Titan of Alphas. Got the vampire next, so more undead creatures. Yay! Let's just begin. It's kind of neat that they keep introducing new stuff, but I feel...
through the not-quite-so-free cities. The Bronze Guardian, the wonder of Alphas, was very close by. If it fell, that would dramatically weaken the locals' fighting spirit. Meanwhile, the contaminated water was working away.
Hey, you really don't look good. Are you contaminated? But... The contaminated must die!
But I have a wife and children! Ah! Every time one of the contaminated died, they reanimated as an undead. Ha! Now this is fun. Paladin Elric tried to regain control of the situation.
Undead? Ha! An unworthy opponent for an outstanding paladin such as myself. Die, monsters! You dare to kill a part of me, monster! Ha! You will pay for that. But I think I'd better resurrect myself again first. An outstanding victory for the forces of good. Once again, my fighting power shines in the goddess's glory. Time to heal my wounds. No problem, thanks to my wondrous powers.
Meanwhile, Thalia had to deal with the tides.
Hurry! Hurry! High tide is coming! Go now! Ugh. Unholy hopping hellhounds! We should have offered our creatures a swimming course. Saved on the wrong things again. Oh, fine, whatever. At least we're here now. The underground here is too soft for a dungeon, but we should be able to take them anyway. Come on, follow me. Mow them down, kill them, shove your fingers in their noses.
Sure, Thalia.
I am the evil.
Alright, so we don't have to worry about a dungeon, which is a nice change of pace for a bit. Like I said, it is neat that they keep introducing...
The army had discovered a farm. If this was taken, the inhabitants could also easily be converted to undead.
Permanently converted, with axes and clubs.
It's neat that they keep throwing new things at me, but... You know, at this point in the campaign, you kind of think... You'd be done with that. And let me take full power of my abilities and all that. Oh well. Because despite as it may seem, my army is not actually getting all that much more powerful. I get more creatures, sure, but as I have to spread them out over ever smaller numbers.
Converted the inhabitants to undead. Splendid work. There were several villages in the area. The inhabitants there would surely convert to undead with a little convincing.
Okay, I know what to do. Hit and hit and hit until nothing moves, and then enlist it in the army when it starts moving again. Can do.
Right. Just keep moving along then.
The vilest evil's army had reached the southern village. A few beatings combined with their brief demise quickly converted the inhabitants into undead. Oh, it seemed the villagers had also locked up one of the already transformed. It could prove very useful.
Command me.
Alright, so here's the vampires. Or a vampire at the very least.
The joyous evil had freed a vampire from captivity. These mighty creatures were excellent fighters who froze their opponent's blood in their veins if they didn't suck them dry like an overripe orange.
Alright, and this is creature's life energy. Let's make that you. Since I'm not gonna get any horde creatures back. Alright, let's use this healing potion and then move on to the next village. But at this rate, the enemy should really not be a problem. Now we can just approach from this side. Oh, look, more vampires.
The pillaging evil had reached the western village. The inhabitants there were just begging to be transformed into undead. At least, as I say, who cares what they really want?
Evil is unstoppable! He's not gonna get up.
Alright. At least it's very nice that...
had liberated yet another vampire.
Yep. At least it's nice that those that I kill are actually turned into something appropriate for what class they were before. Right. One more village down.
Bye-bye, baby!
All right. Ooh, graveyard.
The necromantic evil had built a graveyard. Normally, that didn't really mean much at all, but the contaminated water had soaked into the underground there.
Undead, rise and obey my commands. I am the Lich King. I mean Thalia, General of the Devil, the disgusting evil. It is time to end your rest and face the repugnant living. I am the evil.
Sure, why not? It looks like my horde creatures are not gonna get beyond level 5, or level 3 rather. This is a bit disappointing. Right, a couple extra leeches, wouldn't hurt. At least my undead are getting level 5. Only they weren't quite so fragile. Alright, let's collect this other book. Yeah, these centaurs don't read anyway. Alright, critical hit bonus. Well, Rather Ghost, why didn't you take it?
Command me.
I mean, it says karateka, but, well, I don't know if he actually does hand-to-hand combat. Maybe he does. Alright, one more village.
The plundering evil's army had entered the northeastern village. The inhabitants there would surely be quickly and carefully turned into undead. Come on, lend a hand here.
Ouch!
had liberated yet another vampire.
Seems a bit sad that those rangers get turned into skeletal archers. It feels a bit of a downgrade.
All of the surrounding villages. An excellent job, naturally only made possible by an extraordinary narrator's copious directions. And now it determinedly advanced on the Bronze Titan of Alphas. The mighty evil continued to march undaunted on the Bronze Titan of Alphas.
Stop! Who entreats entry into the camp of the glorious Elric the Pretty?
Who the hell calls themselves the Pretty?
Ah, Thalia. I've been looking for you. Ha! My excellent mind tracked you down, just as I expected.
I came here on my own. You didn't track me at all. You just sat around on your lazy arse while I sacked the entire area.
Ah, silence, you wretched monster! I will now punish you. In the name of good, in the name of the goddess, and in the name of Thanos, your days are numbered.
Are you finally done, you braggart? I'll put you away. I'll cut you down. I'll wipe your mouth with a dirty old rag.
Ha! Do you really think you're ready for me? You're no worthy opponent for me. The goddess herself has blessed me. I am worth 3 paladins.
Oh, stop exaggerating and let's finally get down to...
No, I really am worth 3. Watch and wonder. By the power of the goddess, multiply me!
Alright, let's not stand in that.
Yes, I'm pretty. Yes, I am. Now get ready for a body slam. I am pretty. I am great. Now I'll heal myself without weight. Yes, I'm pretty. Yes, I am. Now get ready for a body slam.
Right, nice rhyming and all, but...
I am great. Now I'll heal myself without weight. I am simply stunning.
Alright, let's focus on killing the Resurrector first.
I am pretty. I am great. Now I'll heal myself. You killed Elric the Resurrector? For that you will be punished.
Alright, let's get the healer then.
I am pretty. I am great. Now I'll heal myself without weight. I am simply stunning. You killed Elric the Healer? Just wait, you will pay for that.
It's kind of neat to get evil for killing one of his duplicates.
I am simply stunning. Yes, I'm pretty. Yes, I am. Now get ready for a body slam. How could I lose against you? This cannot...
The Bronze Titan of Alphas had been destroyed. Nothing more stood in the way of the destruction of the not-quite-so-free cities. The victorious evil triumphed yet again. Oh yes, and it had also destroyed the last of Thanos' companions in the process. Now it was time.
You killed Elric! Enough is enough. Now I'm going to take care of you personally. Everything evil shall be destroyed!
Now it really was time to face Thanos. The doubtful evil was not convinced that Thalia was up to this fight.
I can take him. I hope.
Yeah. Sounds really... really... you know, sure of herself. Oh well. Let's just continue on.
I am your father, The not-quite-so-free cities were naught but smoking ruins. But Thanos had now reached Thalia and the surprised evil's army. An epic battle loomed.
So it does. Well, we have a few minutes left. Let's go into this. A new room, the sinister laboratory. Let's see what that is all about.
The time has come to stop you once and for all, Thalia. You have brought sorrow to this land and killed my stalwarts, my friends. You are truly evil.
Thank you. I do try. But you want to stop me? You and what army?
Why? Ask
Army?
that.
I'll show you my army. Feel the wrath of the goddess while I open the gates to Valhalla.
Thanos' divine power flowed through the land and began to open a portal in the dungeon. A portal which transported revoltingly noble and good-natured heroes from the afterworld directly into the dungeon.
Okay. Here comes the army.
Thalia was clearly overwhelmed by the situation. The annoyed evil sighed. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself.
Hey, great idea. It's about time I got to know the big boss anyway.
Bringing the absolute evil here would require a great deal of chaotic magic. No mana would work here. We're talking substantial sacrifices. This would require a number of volunteers to be taken from the prison and thrown into the sacrificial pit.
Well, we can do that, certainly. Especially if all the enemies are gonna be like that. Alright, let's expand the dungeon then a bit, because we may need that. Beyond that, we have been given a clean slate. We can design the dungeon in whatever way we see fit. So we shall. Alright. Really? Not because of the prison. Oh well. Wasn't entirely sure why I could summon banshees, but well, apparently I can. Alright, let's get another snot out on the field. Alright, we've got possible incoming from here, 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 and here, although none of those are currently active. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, let's also get some more stuff going. Alright, so all the undead stuff has been unlocked, but I'm not immediately concerned about that. I kind of want the horde creatures first, since they are vital in getting the early stuff done. Well, let's also get towards the Arcanium and the Vortex. I might need mana. Alright. And... that just requires gold, alright. If it's just gold, we can get gold. What the heck? I can't dig that out. Alright, fine. I guess I can't modify this room at all. Oh well. That's fine. But that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.